Special announcement. It's my birth month. Hey, it's my birth month. Hey, it's my birth month. Woo! Happy new month, guys. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, you're very, very much welcome. In case you do not know, I'm announcing again. It's my birth month, the month of March. And you know what it is? We're about to eat good. You're about to get some teas, unpaid teas. And we're starting today. Maybe from the thumbnail, maybe from the title, you know that I'm about to spill some tea. In this video, like you saw, I'm going to be stating 4 or 5 stupid things that I, Oluwamuyire Mide Olatope, Oluwadamilola Olanireti Elizabeth, Ibukunluwa Ibidemi, 5 stupid things I have prayed for in my life. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So first on the list is crush. Yes, yes, I do commit my crushes into God's holy hand. And especially when I want the feelings, the emotions, whatnot to go away, I take it to God in prayer. I do not like when things stress me. I don't like art issues. So when maybe I'm experiencing unrequited attractions, feelings, and all of that. Most times, after letting it steam for maybe a week or two, you just want to keep things open, being real now. Just want to keep things open to see where it goes, and then when it's not going in the direction, in the only way, in the direction of God, yes, most times I do go on my knees and say to God, please take these feelings and whatnot away. I also do that with other emotions such as anger, such as fear. I always commit that into God's answer. Like God, I do know I am feeling what I'm feeling right now. I think it's anger. I don't want to be pissed at this person. I don't want this person to affect me. I don't like how I'm feeling towards this person, and I don't want it. So most times I take that to God in prayer. And I remember one of such people. We are now, in fact, I bested her on her birthday, and it so happened it was at a retreat thingy, and everyone was eating, but I was fasting. I was like on a 3 days dry. Where I come from, you don't tell people you're fasting. So they kept bringing the food. I just kept saying, no, I don't want, maybe there was a group kind of plates to eat the snacks. And I'm like, you're not eating? I said, no, thank you, I don't want. And the person said, Alakadalomoy. And me, I still don't know what that means. But from the movie that I have seen that is Alakada, this person is a liar, this person is a whatnot, and it affected me. I took it to God in prayer when I got home because it was on my mind, and it was going to affect the way I saw the person. I took it to God in prayer, and we became best friends after that. I can't even remember how we became friends, but she became one of my big sisters, one of the people I can't do without now. And yes, I visited her on our wedding day. So yes, crush and emotions. That I think that's stupid, but I do pray about that. The number two, there was a point in my life where I get compliments. Oh, your dress looks good. You look nice. Your hair is nice. You look fine. I like your skin. It's beautiful. They'll say that to me, and I still do not know how to take compliments. I blush like an idiot when things like that happen because I don't have the words. I'm not a word of affirmation person. There's nothing you can say to me that gets to me. Like I just and most times people think I'm blushing like, oh, she does not know she's so proud of it, and she does not know how to respect. It's usually because there really is nothing to say. So my default mechanism, my defense mechanism in such a situation is to smile like an idiot. I realized at some point, maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when I was in like university, 100 level, 200 level, realized that I usually don't say them back. It's about knowing yourself, really. I realized that I don't say them back, and it seemed awkward. Like I hardly I I suck at observation. Like I don't know what you're wearing. When I see you, I say hey, as you ought to. But aside that, I don't look at your dress twice. I most likely, as I'm leaving your side, I'm not even remembering the color of what you're wearing. It used to be that bad. But I then realized, oh, I get compliments like, God, it really would be nice for me to say these things to people. I realized that not doing it is a very unintentional act. I'm just not thinking towards it. And when something is out of your control like that, you best believe you want to take it to God in prayers, whether lead to or not. So I took it to God in prayer. God, I want to be able to compliment people more. I want to be able to observe. To be fair, I still don't observe like that, like I said. But yes, now I'm hugging people, whether I know what you're wearing, whether I don't know what you're I'm saying, you look good. And it's not like I'm forcing it, it's not like I'm faking it. Like it just comes out. Like, hey, I like your dress. You look good. You look nice. You smell good, and all of that. That happens a lot now, and I'm so proud of it. People do not know that it came from the place of prayer. So yes, that's another thing I think is stupid, but I did pray for. Number three, friends. Um, Also, if you've been on this channel for a while, you would know that I must have said a time or two. In fact, I have a video where I made um a video with a bunch of boys, my classmates, and that's just how it is. So my mom saw the video, my mom said, whatever, so big kakalari. Like, bro, what do you want me to do? Yeah, I think it was best friend tags, and they were all boys. I have like five boys in the room, and I was like, those are my peeps. I don't know if you get, but those are my friends, mom. And my mom was like, she didn't like the video. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I used to have a cluster of boys as friends. Like you count my top five boys. Then it got to a point that I realized, I said to myself, these people, in fact, one of them told me specifically that a girl approached him to find out if he was single or not because being with me or walking with me was a what's the word, was making her to misunderstand, and apparently she was crushing on my bro. Something like that. He told me this was like 3 years. This thing happened like in 200 level, and he was telling me in like 500 level about this thing. Do I know this lady? She said that she had a crush on him and all of that. I was like, huh. Yeah, I didn't know. So it just gave me this consciousness, and I started taking note of the fact that I had a lot of boys around, and sometimes there are some of them who are, would think by relationship would think that there could be more, which is not true, or there are some like this. Having They had people crushing on them, but those could not approach because I was there. The fact that I don't want boys to be my bridesmaid, the fact that the truth of life that these people will get married, and you don't want to be a third wheel in their lives, in their relationships. You don't want to make another lady feel insecure and all of that. So yeah, these truths came together into my heart, and I took it to God in prayer. God, you know what, I need to expand the horizon of my female friends. I am not the most friend person, right? I don't have a large sect of friends, a large friendship circle, but I'm very intentional about those in my corner, and I would took it to God in prayers. And anyways, God did. That was when, and funnily, these people had been in my lives. I just didn't see them as, oh, you could enter into great friends category. Yeah, I know you, acquaintances and all of that, but yeah, they became friends. And suddenly, I think God worked on my heart instead and made me, trust more, and made me, realize, these people actually are good people, and yeah, they could be your friends. So yes, that happened. Number four thing I pray for, that I pray for more often than not, are things that I can buy, things that I can afford, like pens, jotters, bottle toothpaste and all of that, perfumes, earrings. I can afford them, but most times I do not. I really do not want to spend my money on these things. I don't know. They're just not things that, they're little, but yeah, I don't like to buy them. Especially journals, because I'm such a journal girl. I make use, and I run out of journals like this fast. So like I'm always in constant need, constant need, and God always miraculously sees that and always provides. Like I go for ministerial assignment and I'm seeing in the park a journal, or like somebody goes for an event, and, oh, I don't have it, and I'm getting one. Perfumes. Just today, amongst the things my mom sent today, I realized there was a spray there. I didn't ask her. In fact, the one I was using just finished yesterday, and I was thinking when I go out this evening, I have to get one. And then I opened my pack that she sent to me, and then I find a spray. I'm like, thank God. And then like it happens more often. The bottle I'm using, there was an event we had towards the end of last year at work, and they were giving bottles as souvenirs, and I really wanted one. I was hoping to get one, and but I didn't, and I was just like, God, it's to be cool to have one. And then I went for an event I was not supposed to even be at, a courtesy of my friend General D. And I got to the event and they gave a pack. I was like, they were not even supposed to give a pack for this kind of event. It was like a spiritual gathering, a prayer, and we were just covering the event. And they gave, and right there I saw in it a bottle. What are the odds, right? And then guess you begin to see how much of a miracle it is when you realize that the other packs, like apparently not all the packs had bottles, some had journals, some had bottles, and I got the one that had a bottle. These earrings, I needed earrings. In fact, my supervisor at work had told me that, Mom, my earrings are starting to fade. I needed to get earrings. Again, I don't like to buy these things. And I opened my pack and I saw it. I was like, thank you, mother. I told her, I had to ask her this afternoon, like, how did you know I needed one? She was like, and she didn't even get me just this one. Love you, mother. The fifth one will be like, there are some things that, yes, they are very important, and but being specific about it and getting it. When I was going to get my Bible, in case you do not know, I have a pink Bible, and when I was going to get this Bible, I've wanted a pink Bible for like 3 years. And then I went to an event and they were selling Bibles, and this was the last pink they had. My friend there, I told her, man, this thing, I'm going to the desk to pay for it, man, this Bible. And it was still there, and I went to the other end to pay for it, and I just saw her running towards me. She said somebody wanted to pick it, and that the person asked them, that is there another pink Bible? And the person said, the salesperson said, no, that's the last one. Like, what are the odds? I had even told my friend, even before we got there, that I really, really needed to get a new Bible, a pink Bible. I was very precise and I got it. So, I mean, that's not silly, but my specificity in stating a pink Bible, yeah. So, what inspired this video is me realizing how much I pray for silly things. And he hears them. And I guess that's the moral of this video, how that you're living in millions of little miracles. So when you're looking towards that promotion or that big thing and it's not coming forth, remember this, that you're living in millions of little things that you have asked daily. It daily loads you with benefits, and it does them for you. You're most likely living in something that you had prayed for. You've gotten something that you have asked, and so let that give you the faith to know that God hears you. Let that increase your faith towards the, quote and unquote, the bigger things, such as academics, such as promotion, such as your visa. It will happen. It will, at this point, call me mama, it will happen, because yes, with God it will happen, right? And you should just strengthen yourself from this truth, right? And also know that God sees you, God hears you. If you're at a place of, you're losing hope and all of that, God hears you. He will do it. That which he has said concerning you, he will do. And then the third thing is, there is nothing too small or too big to pray about. So if some things that we most times subconsciously we just handle, like, and it's these little things that bother us really, and you just think that, oh, I can handle it. You're not even thinking God. I place it to you. Think God. when these things come to you, think God. When these little things trouble you, think God, right? Cultivate a place of prayer where you can so comfortably talk to God as regards anything. Pray, take it to God in prayer. The song says, all these needless burdens, all because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. But most times we are being weighed down by silly things of life, really, because we are not bold enough to take, or we think we're smart enough to handle this on our own. I put it to you to take it to God in prayers. Be vulnerable in the place of prayer. Be a child. It sees it. It wants to take care of it. So take it to God in prayers. And yes, those are the three morals of this story. I'm very tired. This is my fourth time shooting this because my microphone keeps turning off, and that's why I went to get my wired microphone, right? And yeah, I hope you've learned a thing or two in this video. Yes, so please, as you're going into this new month, be conscious of the presence of God with you. I leave you to the hands of God till the next time I come your way, which is most likely next week, because there are just things that I want to do for my birthday and that I'll put you in on. So if you've not subscribed again, please subscribe, like this video, comment down below, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Prayers, hugs, and kisses. I love you.